Right, welcome back to Talentlockr Talks. We're here in Qatar, beautiful sunny day on a Saturday morning, and I've got our legendary CTO, Gurps Nigel, next to me, mate. How are you, boss, this morning?
Very good, Nigel. How are you doing? You all right?
Good, mate, good. Let's talk a bit of tech. We're always harping on what we're doing in sports and development pathways for grassroots players and athletes, but let's talk on the tech side. So, obviously, people are starting to see what we're doing in terms of AI. The word AI is used a lot in, tech startups and whatnot, but let's have a chat with the guy, with the mind behind the whole technology push.
Thanks, Nigel. Appreciate that. So there's a cliche saying in technology that AI without the I is useless. And Talentlockr has got very smart people. So we were given 5 algorithms to build, which are basic testing techniques for any sport. And the first ones that you guys just literally signed off a couple of days ago, right? So 5 basic techniques that are driven by Talentlockr. That's you guys saying, here's how we're assessing different elements of performance. They've been made, tested, and they're being beta tested with you guys, I think, in the next few weeks, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So to give you a brief update, we started to do some testing a couple of weeks ago. Gurps got here yesterday with our new smart AI cameras, and they're unbelievable. They're packaged the right way, and they're very sleek in design. Let's talk about the cameras. You told us that they're the best of the best. Why are they the best of the best, and what makes them so sort of special to be working with?
So that's another good question. So it's a startup company that have built them. First of all, they're really well funded, and they're not with any legacy tech. So they've got the best tech in them, configured, built for standard, and they're all about broadcasting really good content and building AI algorithms. They're built for AI, basically, AI-driven cameras.
Yeah. As a coach, first and foremost, I'm super excited to be sort of seeing a vision and a lot of the stuff that we've talked about over the last 12 months unfold in front of our eyes. Playing around with the cameras yesterday, to see what the testing protocols and the capability of these cameras, where clubs, schools, academies, whoever is using it, basically getting that bench line and those markers of baseline data to capture that, and then to assess athlete students. How does this sort of change the game in terms of grassroots sports from your vision?
I think we're bringing, the package we've built out, the emotion we've built out, it's really built for affordability. So we've got a really small kit that you can send anywhere in the world very quickly, arrive in a few days. The price point's less than $500 for it, which is really good, I think. But any non-technical person can open that up, follow a few instructions, enable it, and they're good to go, basically.
Yeah. I think a lot of people get scared in terms of people like me, who are sort of very on, especially in the training terms. I like to think, work with things that are easily connectivity, not too hard to use, and these cameras and the software was just so simple and so easy to understand. So one of the big plays that Talentlockr was going for when we're designing this was that everybody could use it, and everybody can understand it, from your grassroots athletes all the way to your high performance coaches. And one of the things I'd like to say is that we weren't always trying to go for that 1% at the top. There's a lot of other companies giving you analytics and data that nobody understands unless you're a high performance coach of a senior level. And then even that, once that data is pushed back to you, you need to understand it then to give the protocols of training and whatnot after that. But with what I saw yesterday, it's giving the benchmark and the baselines that everybody can understand. So, Gurps, what is the future going to hold for Talentlockr?
I think the aim is democratization of sport, bringing to everything the wisdom that you guys have to the common man. That's allowing kids to dream, right?
Yeah.
Build their dreams and build good futures for people. So I think the democratization of sport is what it's all about to me.
Imagine being a coach, after, last 15 years, pen to paper, jumping on, with the adoption of ChatGPT and stuff. Now you're able to sort of punch in your programs, and it spits it out in a manner where your clients can understand it. But imagine doing that and pushing all your programs over the last 15 years into a back end, into an engine that then allows mass audience to then go in and basically imitate those programming designs under and through a camera, and makes this world, it's on point. You'll be working with the best. If you're in Australia, Qatar, you'll be working with someone who, you know, is one of the best coaches or best athletes in Europe based on where you are. So
Yeah, 100%.
it's exciting. So look, stay tuned. We've got a lot more to come from Qatar this weekend. We're going to visit the man, Tim Cahill, at Aspire tomorrow, and we're going to go through the facility. We're going to show them our technology. So yeah, stay tuned for this. We're super excited, and follow Talentlockr and follow the journey.
Thank you.
Thanks, mate.